Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Well, today I'm actually reviewing a cider for a change. Angioletti Rosé Cider. This is a, should have known, 4% offering. I don't know what it is with these 4%. Rosé cider, obviously an Italian cider. The bottle looks great because it looks posh, doesn't it? You know, you look at that and you think, ooh, that's nice. Serve that at your table. You got your friends round. Obviously, not at the moment, but when you do have friends round, you know, for some sort of a after this is finished dinner, get out a nice bottle of this. It looks the job. It looks like a £5-6 bottle, but it's only about £2.50 or something daft. Now I've got to admit, I've just had the best steak burger. Stilton and steak burger from Iceland. £2.50 for 2 burgers, and the taste of Stilton was really good. The steak in the burger was decent as well, no gristle. So fair play to Iceland. So rosé in colour. Not masses of carbonation and lacing in this. It is there, but it's not massive. Obviously, no head. Nice hint of apples on the aroma. Right, cheers. Oh, nice, crisp, refreshing, tarty. And that's on the first taste. So described as craft Italian cider. I have reviewed the normal cider, and it was a bit stronger than this as well. Don't ask me why there's 4% on everything. I'm sure somebody who works at a brewery will tell me there's a reason why. In fact, at Lincoln Green Brewery yesterday, the woman I spoke to at the brewery, she did say there's an excise duty on stronger beers, so that may be the thing. I know in Scotland you pay per unit, which so obviously the stronger beers more expensive. Don't ever want that bringing into England, otherwise all our beers are going up through the roof. Obviously it'll help slow people who drink too much, but you can go down the home brew route anyway and drink what you like for a much cheaper price. So I don't think it's the way really. And at the moment, in the current circumstances, if people, as long as you can handle your drink, because let's be fair, there's a lot of people out there who shouldn't be drinking. People, if you're somebody who, I don't know, starts shouting at the kids, starts shouting at the wife, and obviously that leads to abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. If you can't handle your drink, don't drink. You know, simple as that. I've seen the bad, as a child, I've seen the bad side of men. My mum was beaten up regular by different men, even my dad. And I mean, I don't know what she did to. Maybe she antagonised them. I don't know, or maybe she got something out of it. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so, but she kept going back to them, and obviously loved them. Don't know why, but I mean, for me, any bloke who touches a woman is an absolute scumbag, and same vice versa as well, because it's not just all one-way traffic. There's women who brutally, you know, do the same to men, and I suppose it's the same in same-sex relationships. In short, there's a lot of arseholes in the world, isn't there? But anyway, back to the beer, or cider in this respect. So, obviously at the moment, a lot of people are having mental health issues. I just read an article, that's a dog being nosy, in America, and the mental health hotlines, the calls have gone up by 891%. So that is a staggering amount of people who are suffering. And even myself, relatively, I got it pretty good. But obviously you can't see your daughter, your friends, family, and you can see that, like my wife, she used to go running, she used to look after the little grandson, and you can see it affecting her. Like today, she's just got no get up and go. She's just sitting in the house watching TV, not interested. So you can see where it does get to people, and it's a sad thing, isn't it? So, like these rosés, rosé ciders. Now I've spoke about this before with other rosé ciders. For me, they are trying to bridge together the rosé wines to ciders, like bring it into like an happy medium. Whereas this, it's got an apple taste to it. You can taste the apple, but it's not like a normal traditional cider. It's not a fruit cider, so you see where I'm going with that. It's bridging the gap, and they all do it. This, funnily enough, does a better job than the likes of Strongbow and Copperberg. If I'm being critical, yeah, and obviously nice Italian side. I mean, they've had their woes in Italy, but and we all in each country. Right. You can really see the lacing now going up in the carbonation, although it's very subtle, very faint. But that sometimes is the glass as well. If the glass hasn't got the widgets in the bottom, then it won't do a lot of that. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get back to a normal warm day. Do a bit of gardening, do the odd review, do a bit more gardening, do another review. Keeps the brain active. I don't look dodgy when I'm slipping out of the house to do a review, and the wife's looking thinking, I know what you're doing. And if you ever wonder what that bubbling is in the background, I've got a white wine brewing here, and I've also got a rosé wine brewing as well. But I need heat. I don't want to take them back up there. A bit cool in here at the moment. With the temperature dropping, it needs to be about 20 degrees in here, really, room temperature, and it's not. It's a bit low, so it's not brewing as fast as it should do. I'm in no hurry though. I've got plenty of wines and beers and stuff anyway. Keep me going. In fact, I've got that much. Wow. And it's not like I'm stockpiling it, it's just that I'll buy one of each. Although to be fair, the supermarkets are generally back to normal. Aldi, very impressive. And at least now they're open the times back to, instead of this 8 till 8 rubbish, we're now on 9 till 10 at night, which means the queues at all ends of the day should start to dissipate, which is what you want. Don't want to be stood out in the bloody cold, especially if it starts raining. And obviously, going in later in the day, you do run the risk of not getting anything on the shelves. But I know that the likes of Aldi and shops like that are putting their stock out all the time. Especially Aldi and Lidl, they do that all the time. Not so much the other supermarkets. But the shopping experience though has gone downhill massively. Although fair play to the breweries, all the breweries in the UK. There's some amazing deals, especially if you live near certain breweries, or and live in a close proximity. Yeah, I mean, a fair play to all of them. They're all trying to keep going, change their business, and you've got to, haven't you? I'm surprised the amount of restaurants that closed and didn't offer a click and collect or takeaway service or delivery service. For me, they've all dropped the ball there. They could all be making money, keeping themselves going, and at least minimal staff going. The others furlough the other staff where you need to, or use them staff for deliveries. I mean, like most people, if you need the money to come in, you'll do anything to get the money. At least try. So yeah, a nice rosé. for me, you know, it's got that look of a posh rosé cider, and the bottle, I suppose it's the Italianness of it. It just looks the part, and the taste is okay as well. And like I said, that just looks bob on, doesn't it? You know, and the taste is really nice as well. It's probably the best of the rosé ciders that I've tried. Only seen it at Sainsburys though. I've not seen it anywhere else, and I do visit the shops. Well, obviously not in the last few weeks so much, but I do try to go to quite a few shops just to see what's out there on the market. So, subtle apple on the nose, subtle apple on the taste. It's a very different cider. So if you don't like apple ciders, you're not keen on rose ciders, but you still want to try cider, and you don't like the weird variety ciders, bloody hell, the time's going down ridiculously quick. I was on 5 minutes a minute ago, now it's on 2. Yeah, it's definitely a cider that will appease you. It's definitely one worth trying. If you like your rosé wines, but you want to try cider, this is massively down your street, massively. Very interesting. Good taste, nice appley taste without being overly appley. Not really fruity in that respect, but good. Can't fault it really. Very nice. Like its sister cider, that because Sainsbury's still too. Oh god, I'm losing the time. Right. So yeah, very decent. Out of 5, 4.3 out of 5. Really nice. Well worth trying. And that's it for this review. I've got to go because it's going to kill me in a minute. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and stay safe. Cheers. See you later.